What moment in your life changed everything? So for me, it was obviously Dana White looking for a fight, getting signed to the UFC. I started fighting when I was 20. I got signed to the UFC on my 32nd birthday. That was a really long, rugged journey full of adversity. And I didn't really know. I had started, by the time I was 30, I'd started getting to a point where I was like, oh man, if I don't make it in the UFC, I don't really know, what that looks like for me. And I hadn't had one opportunity to fight in front of the UFC or to get into the UFC. And so that was my one opportunity. I knew at my age, at that time, that I was already 32, that, and at the time in my journey, that would be my only opportunity. And so I had to try to hit a home run, and fortunately I did. At the same time in that month, I own a gym. And at the same time in that month of November 2021, I was able to knock a wall down and expand the gym, which was really significant for me too, because I opened my gym accidentally, but during the pandemic. So I had signed the lease right before the pandemic, and my lease for the gym started right in the pandemic. And so for me, it was like a crazy 10 days where I had gone from 12 years basically of putting everything and sacrificing everything into a journey and believing so much and having no plan B and no other work history and nothing to fall back on, and having got to the point 2 years before that where I'm 30, I'm opening a gym in the pandemic, I'm not in the UFC, we can't even fight because there's no fights because of COVID. And to come out of that and in a 10-day period, expand the gym, reopen the new gym, the bigger gym, and then go out to my fight in Denver and then win the UFC contract. It was like that whole month just changed my whole life. And it was the highest high. I knew in the moment that it was the highest high I was ever gonna feel. I probably did not sleep for 2 weeks and I wasn't even tired. It was the craziest experience.